Well, that sure didn't take long. Hello everyone, this is Quiversee. Welcome back to the Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. My second attempt already ended in failure. So let's just get through the recap on getting back to where I left off once again. Once again, starting with Chimchar. And after some thinking, I actually came up with a halfway decent name for this one, I think. Sun Wukong. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure his final form is based on Sun Wukong, but Sun because fire. Look, it's better than Torchic and Ashape, okay? Anyway, after that, Route 201, found a Starly, named him Bravo, and then I went to Lake Verity and found a Bidoof, which I named Chunky. And this Bidoof had the awesome ability of Unaware, which I was unaware it could have, so I decided I wanted to raise this one, unlike the last few. Got to Route 202, found a Shinx, caught this one like before, and decided to name this one Perseus. Up next, Route 204. Got lucky, found a Budew right away, caught it, and named this one Xanthan. Wasn't quite so lucky in Route 203, though, where I found an Amber that ran away. And of course, bad luck didn't end there. I'm just going to show you a certain battle that happened. What do you do? Yeah, it works both ways. Oh, no! Well, so much for raising a Bidoof. Dang it! I actually liked his ability, too. But of course, I had to get crit by a doggone Starly. Ah, well. Yeah, unfortunately, lost my Bidoof. But had to move on. And the rest of the battle was pretty uneventful. Right after that fight, I did run into a wild Zubat, which I was able to catch, and I decided to name it Veil, and for the time being, it replaced Chunky. Now, the next encounter was one that caught me off guard. On Route 207, north of Orberg, I found a Kricketot instead of a Machop, which is actually interesting. I've never raised a Kricketot, but I know they're not the strongest, but still, figured I'd catch it and give it a try. Named it Aria. Next, of course, was the Orberg Mine, where I found and caught a Geodude. This one I named Tonka. I didn't really have all that much training I needed to do at this point to prepare for Rourke's gym, but I did do some, and while I did, Aria grew to level 10 and evolved into a Kricketune. Not particularly helpful for this gym, but Bug versus Grass, I'm definitely going to want to hang on to this Kricketune. Either way, this is how the team was looking when I was ready to take on good old Rourke, and while I did have Xanthan as a backup, I wanted to lead in with Tonka. Since Budew doesn't have as good physical defense as Psyduck, I decided to just roll with high defense since all of Rourke's Pokemon use physical moves, and even though it wasn't as strong as using, say, Absorb, Tonka had Rock Smash. So he already had a distinct advantage over all of his Pokemon. Spamming defense curls against his Geodude meant that I was taking very little damage throughout the entire fight. I did have to heal up at one point against the Onix, but other than that, it was pretty smooth sailing. Tonka was just too tough, even for the Cranidos. It took a little bit, but it was actually pretty easy, even without the duck. Upon returning to Jubilife, before we're taking out the Galactic Grunts at the North Gate, I decided to head west and catch a Magikarp with the Old Rod, named it DM like before. Didn't get any encounters in the Ravaged Path, so my next first encounter was out of the Valley Windworks, which, thankfully, was Shellos again. So I immediately caught her, and once again, named her Meat. Next, it came time to break into the Valley Windworks and kick out Team Galactic, and while it's beating up one of their grunts, Sun Wukong evolved. I had to stop and go to a second recording session, but after that, it was time to kick out Commander Mars, and I decided to just roll with Tonka straight away. Unfortunately, I did kind of forget that her Zubat had Toxic, which means I did need to cure Tonka, but after that, a couple of rock throws was more than enough to take it out, which then, of course, led to the Perugly. And honestly, I wasn't all that worried. All I had to do was heal up during the fake out and then just spam Rock Smash and boom, one dead kitty. Next up, I went to Route 205 and found a Buizel as our first encounter out here. Not a bad water type Pokemon, but we've already got a Meep, so caught it, named her Flotilla, and put her in the box. Following up, we went to the Eterna Forest, where I was given a choice of Baniri or Bunnery. So needless to say, I went and tried to catch Baneri. Keyword being tried. It did not want to get in the Pokeball, and Cheryl's Chansey was just a little too trigger-happy. But, on the plus side, very next trainer encounter out there in the Eterna Forest, and Bravo evolved into Staravia. Just in time for Gardenia's gym, too, so that was handy. After getting out of the forest, it was time to go to Gardenia. This is how the team looked, and I decided to lead with Aria. Because Aria had a special move called Fury Cutter. It is a very weak bug-type move, but every time you use it, it basically doubles in power up until it becomes absurdly strong. So I basically abused the fact that this Turtwig isn't all that tough to build it up so that I could sweep her team. Even the Turtwig using Sunny Day, which as you can see powered up and transformed this Cherub of hers into an attacker, did not matter in the slightest. All I had to do was sit there and spam Fury Cutter, and Aria just eviscerated her entire team, right down to one-shotting the Roserade. It was cathartic. And with that, we're caught up. All that's left is to go back through the Galactic Building, which I've already done up until that one dude that wiped our last team. And unlike last time, well, I know it's there, and I know I've got a Pokemon that can take him out with basically no issue. Funny enough, that Kadabra was also the main reason I really wanted to raise that Bidoof, because the ability Unaware makes it so that you're ignoring any stat changes that your opponent has, such as, say, an increased special attack by your trainer using an X special on you, aka the thing that made that Kadabra terrifying in the first place. Either way, even without the Bidoof, I have a feeling that Aria will be a very, very good Pokemon to deal with that Kadabra. As of recording this post-commentary, I have yet to actually go forward, so we'll be discovering that together. And hopefully, I won't wipe my team again next episode. All right, we're back here again. And this is how my team is looking right now. I feel like Aria should be able to handle that Kadabra. But before I fight him, I'm going to fight this Galactic Grunt that we never faced before. Oh, ordinary people like you can't understand Team Galactic's grand design. Wait, you weren't a trainer? Is there a trainer up here? I want to fight another trainer. Oh, that's the big boss. No, I'm not going to the big boss. No, I want to fight another trainer because I don't want to take any freaking chances with this thing. 42 XP to the next level. So excuse me, I'm going to go and fight some wild Pokemon. In fact, you know what? I never even went out to the whatever route is to the east of here and caught a Pokemon, so let's do that as well. All right, Route 211. What do you got for me? Not a sign. Well, looks like I'm not getting my encounter here yet, but that's okay. Because I do get what I really need. Some XP. Cut! Bye, Zubbit. Barely enough. Focus energy, huh? Nah. I said I'm not a big fan of focus energy. Granted, it probably isn't too bad for Aria, but still. Ugh. Man, I am still terrified. Come to think of it. Do I have... I do. I might as well fight fire with fire here, or, whatever would be using an X special defense versus an X special attack. Before I commit, let me just make sure I'm sending in my best choice. Especially if it's 33, you're weak. Especially if it's 27, but you're only level 15. Yeah, you would be bad. You're weak. Alright, let's give this a try. was thinking about if I wanted to raise up Meep, because I think he would have higher special defense, or she. But I think this is still my best bet. So we're gonna roll out an X-Spec defense. He's gonna roll out his X-Spec attack. I am still afraid. Hang on. I might have made another dumb mistake. What's the accuracy on 55? Yeah, no. I'm not going to rely on a coin flip. I need to attack. You need to survive. Thank you! I can kill him if I don't get crit. Yes! Bye, Kadabra! That's revenge! That's revenge for Grushell! That's revenge for frickin' Ashape! That's revenge for Rubaginosa! The last Meep! It's revenge for Kool-Aid! That's revenge for all of them. I feel vindicated. Blue Shard! And what's my other prize? Money! Because that would revive a fainted Pokemon, which I can't do in a Nuzlocke. Okay. So, similar to a gym, I can use the trainers here to kind of gauge what kind of power I can expect out of the big boss, right? That Kadabra was level 22. Or level 20. I wouldn't be surprised if the commander here has a level 22 to 23 Pokemon at her disposal. And I'm not convinced that Aria would be the best mon for that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to heal up, and I'm going to head over to Route 211 and do a little bit of training. Heck, there might even be some trainers over there that I can take on. But first things first, I need to heal. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I even do that, I just remembered. I slathered honey on the tree in Floaroma Town, and hopefully, this time, it'll freaking have something. Like, seriously, I had to do the recap in 2 recording sessions, and this is the 3rd one, right? Between the 1st and 2nd one, I slathered the tree at the end of the 1st one, and in the 2nd one, it was like almost a day later, guess what? No Pokemon. So now, here I am, later in the same day as the 2nd recording session, because I somehow managed to make that work. And I'm hoping that there's going to be something there, but I'm not expecting it because the honey tree is apparently very stingy and stubborn. Wait, have I never been here? Silver powder? That powers up bug-type moves. Ma'am, I've never been here. I thought that this was going to go to the other side of the Eterna Forest straight away. I didn't realize that there was a whole section. Okay. Well, I went on a tirade and ended up going somewhere completely by accident. I won't complain, and especially since there's a whole slew of berries here, including some berries we haven't seen before, like Bluckberries. And I'm betting these are raspberries. Yep. Raspberries and Bluckberries. They look very similar because raspberries and blackberries look very similar in the real world. All right, so what's over here? A honey tree. That's what leads on the other side of the Eterna Forest, but now I'm here. Is there anything else over here? Another item. Sleep Talk. That's a weird TM. It's a TM that only works if your Pokemon's asleep, as the name would imply. Randomly uses one of the moves it knows. I honestly hate this move. Because here's the thing. It randomly uses another move that you know, meaning you have 3 other moves. This kind of move is best used in combination with another move called Rest, which puts your Pokemon to sleep and heals it to full. Sleep Talk, unless it has changed in some way in like the later years that I am not familiar with, can activate Rest. But if you're asleep, Rest does nothing. So you have like a 1 in 3 chance of wasting your turn and a 2 in 3 chance of doing something else, but you don't have any way to control it. Granted, it can be better than doing nothing while asleep, but there's a better move that lets you do stuff while asleep anyway. Thank you for listening to my pointless rant at a stupid move. As we made our way back to Florobba Town, and my orange berries have grown. Yeah, I decided just to plant those for the time being. Okay. Let's check the tree. Please have a Pokemon. Yeah! What's our encounter? It's a Burmy! I am A-okay with a Burmy. Let's give it a Rock Smash. It use Protect. I don't want it to use Protect. Unfortunately, it is a male Burmy, which, similar to the Combee, does impact its ability to evolve. But unlike the Combee, a male Burmy can evolve. It just evolves into something different than a female Burmy. And while I think, technically speaking, the male Burmy's evolution is in some ways better, I kind of prefer the female one because it takes more advantage of the Burmy's gimmick. And I would be able to do something fun with it. But hey, it's an encounter. It's not an entirely useless Pokemon. I'll take it. Even though I'm probably not going to use it right away. You son of a gun. Alright, well, you can attack Tonka all you want. I'm just going to keep chucking balls. I'd rather not waste a net ball on you, but I will if I have to. Good Burmy. Good Burm. Burmy, the bagworm Pokemon. Even if it is born where there are no cocooning materials, it somehow always ends up with a cloak. Who can say how? I'm not feeling particularly creative at this point. I'm a little on the tired side, but I really wanted to beat that Kadabra, so... Your name is Mr. Bag. I will call upon you in the future should I need you, Mr. Bag. Nope, not doing another honey treat. You know what? I already thought of a better name for that Burmy, so I'm going to rename it. So, when I named him Mr. Bag and I was starting to talk about it, I immediately started thinking of one Eustace Bag from Courage the Cowardly Dog, and henceforth, I am forever naming all male Burmies I find Eustace. And females Muriel. This is how it is going to be for the rest of eternity for me now. Alright, now that Eustace is all taken care of, back to Route 211. Oh, am I going to actually get an encounter here? A Chingling! Ooh! There's a Pokemon I've never raised before, really. Okay. It knows Rap? Weird. If I'm not mistaken, you're a Psychic. Yep, you are Psychic. That did nothing. Like, I knew it wouldn't do much, but... Alright. It has more defense than I expected it to. I think it could survive a Rock Throw. Confuse you. Okay. Oh, wait, I can't switch Tonka out. Rat prevents me from switching out. Ooh, okay. We might, I might be in trouble here. Heal. I want you to release me from your rap. Thank you for listening. I'ma send in, do I want to send an Aria straight away? Yes. Whoop. I do love Crickettoon's Cry. I don't know anyone out there who doesn't, but it's worth saying. You sing! Nice, I won the coin flip. And sing when it works, puts them to sleep. That is going to dramatically increase my odds of catching this thing. need to buy more Pokeballs, but I'll worry about that later. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Chingling was caught. Chingling, the bell Pokemon. There's an orb inside its mouth. When it hops, the orb bounces all over and makes a ringing sound. He's basically a little jingle bell. What do I want to name you, though? Because I could just call you Jingle Bell, but that would be way too on the nose. Come on, let me think of something better. It's only marginally better. But you're a female. Your name is Belle. Now, excuse me while I go heal. And also buy some stuff. Alright, all stocked up and healed up. Ready for the root. And apparently ready for the hoot. Didn't expect to run into a hoot out here. But okay. I'll beat up an owl. Basically just another normal flying type. I actually really like Hoot and its evolution, but they're not particularly good Pokemon, if I'm being honest. Which is such a shame. Oh well, easy XP. Alright, we are moving beyond the grass patch. You, my hiker friend. See how Mount Coronet towers above us? I want to be big like that one day. Wait, I didn't even think about going inside the mountain. I could have gotten something in there. Oh my lord, I could have made things so much easier in the past. Depending on what's available, that is. I don't actually know what's available. Regardless, Tonka, magnitude! Magnitude 6. That's not a very good amount of magnitude. But it doesn't matter because it's super effective. Polishing yourself, are you? It won't work. Okay, it did work. You're now faster than me, but guess what? I don't care because you're wasting your turn with a mud sport. You're already immune to electricity. Why do you need... Of course I get magnitude 9 then. Ah, well. That's the nature of the beast. Magnitude is random. Sending in an Onix. Let's send in Xanthan. I do still need to get his friendship up. He has yet to evolve, unfortunately. Although I did manage to teach Xanthan a new move that I hadn't gotten to teach any of the Budew in the past, Worry Seed, which gets rid of the opponent's ability and replaces it with one that prevents them from falling asleep. Helpful in certain situations. Anyways, he hurt a lot, but Mega Drain is going to hurt 10 times more. Bye, Onix. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Meep gained a level. And wants to learn Hidden Power. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll teach that over Mud Sport. I do wonder what type of Hidden Power Meep's gonna have. Unfortunately, I have no way of finding out at this time, without just trial and error. You loom before me as a giant presence. Thanks, Mystery Hiker. So I could go inside Mount Coronet, but first let's see what other, trainers are on this route. The position I am standing in has made that hiker capable of stealing souls, so I think I'm just going to move. Look at these beautiful wings! Ah, purveyor of the bird-type Pokemon, aren't you? Birdkeeper Alexandra, yep. Starting with Starly. Ma'am? Ma'am, why haven't you evolved your bird? What is... Like, I understand that there is merit to not evolving Pokemon sometimes, but... What would your what are you trying to teach your Starly where that is an advantage to you? Granted, it probably wouldn't have saved you against Tonka's wrath, but still. And a Hoot. Can't really comment on this one because I don't remember what level Hoot evolves. Uproar, that is a special normal type move, so does better damage than a physical one thing against Geodude. But that's okay. Hoot still goes down. No sweat. Oh No, you! I'm gonna peck you for that! Please, please don't. I'm leaving. TM for taunt. Okay. Well, if I ever want to teach taunt to someone that isn't my monkey, I can now. All right, let's go into Mount Coronet. That was just right there. Here we go. Our encounter for Mount Coronet is not you. All right, let's break this rock and get that item. Looks like I can't really go anywhere in here. You can see the path is blocked by boulders. Did get an ice heal though, which is a nice little thing. Metatite. Okay. Was hoping to find maybe something maybe a little newer, a little different, but I won't complain. Who do I want to use here, though? I guess Arya is my best bet. It's fighting Psychic, so Bug should be neutral to it. And yeah, Arya's special defense is... yeah, we're fine. Leech Life. Okay. A couple more of those, and we'll have ourselves our Metatite. Ooh, it knows hidden power. Well, whatever type it is not super effective against me. And yeah, you can see I got plenty of Pokeballs this time. Thank goodness I remembered that. Catch the med! 2, 3, caught. Got a Metatite. Okay, what am I gonna call this one? I'm gonna call you Chi. Okay, well, that's about it as far as what I can do with, like, new encounters and trainers, unfortunately. Which means I just need to try and get some training done in general. Might as well do it in here. Take away your XP share. Switch you around, because you're hurting me. Give you the XP share. I'm gonna start puzzling out hidden power. Machop. Meep. Hidden power. Alright. So, that eliminates a few things. That eliminates rock, flying, poison, bug, psychic, dark. It is not any of those 6 types. This is good information. That did a lot. Oh no! Meep! No one to blame but myself. I'm just not meant to raise a doggone Shellos, am I? Like, that one was my own dang fault, but... that hurts. Twas not meant to be. So... here's my problem. I could really stand to keep a water type in the party, and I have 2 options. But I also really need more special attackers. Because I have 4 right now. Whatever. I'll bring in Flotilla for now. The losing Meep really hurts. Tonka gains a level. Wukong gains a level. Ooh! Sun Wukong wants to learn Flame Wheel. What the hell? POW 60 versus POW 40. Physical versus special. Physical attacker. Needless to say, by Ember, high Flame Wheel. That's pretty fortunate. Come to think of it, what is Sun Wukong's attack stat? I haven't actually looked at it. I stand corrected. Apparently, he is currently a special attacker. What is your nature? Docile. I don't actually know how that affects your stats off the top of my head. I think docile is not a good nature for you at worst, and it's neutral at best. It definitely doesn't help his attack, I can tell you that much. All right. This is it. This is where I decided to stop training. I think I should be okay. I really wanted to put a focus on Tonka to get him caught up, at least to level 21. Because I feel like his high defense is going to be helpful. But I'm going to lead with Arya. Let's see what happens. Working for world peace. Team yeah, you tell yourself that. What is it with this Team Galactic? Why do they take our Pokemon? What are they trying to accomplish? World peace, apparently. Hope you don't mind. I'm just going to take this upgrade. Which is unfortunately useless because it is a trade evolution item. Which means that I would need to trade evolve in order to make use of it. One sec. Sorry about the slight interruption. Cat was being dumb. Hello, ma'am. Did you want something? How silly of me to even ask. You want to free the Pokemon. Fine. I, Jupiter, will deal with you. Commander Jupiter, 2 Pokemon. Starting with a Zubbit. Straight away at level 21, huh? And unfortunately, Arya is not a good Pokemon for this, so I should have led with Tonka. Yeah, wing attack, that's what I thought. High defense, so... Alright, well, you know what? Same tactic that I used on Mars. I'm going to use on Jupiter. And this time I remember to give Tonka the Quick Claw. I didn't do that last time. Giga Drain! Oh no. Okay, that's bad. That's real bad. I did not expect Giga Drain. All right then. Bravo, double team. Double team, double time. Okay. Okay. I don't think that the Zubat has anything better than wing attack for Bravo. Which means I can spam double team and prepare for whatever comes after this Zubat. And actually, I think I know what it is. Given what Mars had and what we've seen on Team Galactic so far, it's gonna be the evolved form of Stunky. It's gotta be. That's the only thing that makes sense. Alright. Well, the good news is spamming these double teams should help a lot. Bad news is, I think that the Stunky line gets a move that could nullify it. But I'll worry about that when I get there. Man, though, I can't believe I lost Tonka! I can't believe this thing knows Giga Drain! I can't believe this thing hasn't even evolved yet, come to think of it. You know, before I heal, I'm gonna use Endeavor. Let's see what that does to your health. Yeah, it brings you down about half. How insolent. Take a bite of this, child. I could theoretically save my lower health to try and use Endeavor on the follow-up Pokemon, but I would rather not take the chance. I'm just gonna Super Potion to get back to full health. Of course. Whatever. Wing attack time. My evasion is at its peak. Let's see if I'm right. Yup. Skuntank. Level 23. About what I was expecting. Alright, well, I'm gonna use Endeavor on it. Ha! You missed! Yeah. So, right now, it is at exactly 48 HP. Which was almost half of its health. So, needless to say, Skuntank is indeed a tank. Of course, it had a Citrus Berry. Alright, Wing Attack. And honestly, I am kind of scared of that Night Slash because it is a high critical hit ratio move, so I'm going to follow up with Quick Attacks. 2 more, and I get him. I think I could survive one Night Slash if I don't get crit. Now I can't, but it's a moot point because look at that health bar. Oh, thank goodness. Good job, Bravo! And give Flotilla some much-needed XP to get her caught up. Losing to some child. Being careless cost me too much. Well, aren't you tough? Tonka tough, madam. It's okay, though. Our official Pokemon statue investigation is finished. Mars has collected energy from the Valley Windworks. We're pretty much finished here. I'll let you in on one little thing. Our boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokemon. With the power of mythical Pokemon, he will become the ruler of Sinnoh. I suggest you keep out of Team Galactic's affairs from now on. This is your last warning. I got my Clefairy back, and it's all thanks to you. But that Team Galactic, they said Clefairy came from space, hand it over. Their logic baffles me still. It's like they're from space. Anyway, they're gone now. Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough right now, but cruise by my cycle shop, okay? Heck, yes. But first, I have something very important to do, and that's put a rock in the dirt. Tonka tough to the very end. You deserve a star. You put in a lot of hard work. Carried us through multiple battles. I mean, I know I had to speed through most of them, but seriously, he got us through Rourke, he got us through the Galactic Grunts, he got us through Mars. Wouldn't have made it this far without you, buddy. You know what? I'm gonna bring Belle for the moment. Unfortunately, I know that Belle evolves, and it's by friendship, like Budew. But I kinda want to focus more on keeping Budew evolving. So, I'll worry about evolving the Chingling later. Hello, Cynthia. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. I've got something nice. I wanted you to have this Pokemon egg. Will you accept it? Yes! Oh, you have 6 Pokemon with you already. You don't have room for this egg. You'll have to store Pokemon in the PC box at the Pokemon Center first. I'll give you this egg when you've made room for it. I'll be waiting right here. Just, I gotta put away the jingle bells. I gotta find. I want egg. I want egg. I don't know what is in egg. Actually, I think I do now that I think about it. And if it's what I think it is, I really want what's in that egg. Sorry, Belle. Maybe another day. Cynthia, give me egg. I will accept this Pokemon egg. That's wonderful. The Pokemon inside this egg is happy too, I'm sure of it. Keep that egg with you in your party of Pokemon. A Pokemon will hatch from it while you're traveling. I would be happy to know that it will help fill up another page of your Pokedex. See you again. Bye, Cynthia! What a nice lady. But now, thanks for rescuing me. This is something to show my thanks. It's the latest model bicycle. You must take it. I insist. We get a bike! It's the latest model, so I'll need to read the operating manual to you. Press the B button to shift up or down. In third gear, you can't go all that fast, but it's easy to control. In fourth gear, it gets harder to steer and stop, but it's fast. Really? Yup. Okay, well, had a couple of losses here at the end of the day, but we got an egg. We beat out King Galactic, and we even got ourselves a bike. And I think that next time on Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke, I'm gonna hatch the egg, and then we will move on down through Cycling Road. Wait, the egg already appears to be close to hatching? Weird. Well, I guess the egg hatching won't take that long then, because it should not already be done. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.